G'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 9 of this FC24 Arsenal Career Mode series. Make sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe, really helps me out. And we're coming off a big episode last time where we signed Joshua Kimmich and we ended up winning our first leg against Barcelona in the Champions League. And that'll be seen later on as well where the second leg is played. But first up, we have a game here against Newcastle, who I believe we lost to earlier in the season in a 9-goal thriller. Not 100% sure if that was Newcastle, but I have a feeling it was. And you see they brought in Parejo there, and Parejo is captain in the side as well. And Newcastle start on the front foot here through Wilson, and Wilson somehow beats his man and gets that shot through the defender and past the keeper. And they make it 1-0 early on. And this is at the Emirates, so this is going to be a big win for them if they manage to pull off the result, as Almiron gets down the byline, cuts it back to Barnes. I think that's Harvey Barnes, the ex-Leicester player. And he doubles the lead to make it 2. And Newcastle just aren't stopping to Wilson again. And he makes it 3, and it's 3-0 to Newcastle in the first half. David Raya in goal, not having a fun time. But right on halftime, we have a corner, and we make the most of it there through William Saliba. Normally it's Gabriel scoring from those corners, but this time Saliba comes up big. And just like that, we've got a little bit of momentum now heading into the second half as we get to the captain, Ødegaard. And he scores right after halftime as well. So just like that, it's 3-2 now. And we can possibly get something from this game. But it's going to be Callum Wilson to Parejo to Almiron. If they get one here, it's probably all she wrote. Parejo with a great ball into Wilson again, and Wilson gets his hat-trick, I believe. And he makes it 4-2. And it's going to be very hard to come back now, as obviously we've made subs. We've thrown the kitchen sink at it, and Zinchenko tries to go all the way, but it gets saved by Pope. Zinchenko couldn't score that chance, and that's all she wrote as Newcastle win. And on XG, we actually won on XG, but Newcastle just made the most of their opportunities, and David Raya didn't have his best game. So now we're going into the FA Cup round 5 against Reading, looking to right some wrongs from last game. So Reading better look out, because we're going to start off very strong here through Leandro Trossard. Had to be that guy. Trossard, one of the best signings Arsenal's made, especially for the cost as well. As we get it through to him again, Reading's defense just not up to the task, and Trossard just waltzes in and gets 2 early on here. And this game was over as soon as it started. We were just on a vengeance here as we get it out wide to Tomiyasu. What's Tomiyasu going to do? He's going to hit it across the box, and Reece Nelson in the right place. And he makes it 3-0, 16 minutes in. And we are not stopping. Jorginho to Trossard, over the top to Nelson again, and Nelson gets his brace, and it's 4-0 now. Still a long time to go. We're only halfway through the first half. As Nelson finds Trossard for a first half hat-trick. Gets the job done. Leandro Trossard is just making Reading crumble as Tomiyasu tries to get one through. We get to Kai Havertz now. Havertz has all day to line this one up. And it's 6-0 here as we're going into the half. And obviously, I don't need to show you guys the second half. It was more of the same. And we ended up winning. And I think it was our biggest victory, 9-1 against Reading in the FA Cup. 4 goals there for Trossard. Look at those stats. Apparently the XG wasn't that high, but 9-1, that is just a beatdown. I feel bad for the Reading fans, but that's a good sign, and hopefully we can keep that momentum going into the next one now. Obviously, scoring is not an issue for us, so hopefully we can get the job done here against Sheffield as well, with the away team again, but that shouldn't matter. As Saka cuts back, looks for his man, finds Martinelli into Jesus, and Jesus scores and gets us off to an early lead here, 15 minutes in, and Gabriel Jesus makes it 1-0 as we get it out wide now to Zinchenko, basically from kickoff. And Jesus to get his second, he does in quick succession, I should say. Gabriel Jesus, love and life at the moment, scored his second. And he's having a great time. And from the corner, Gabriel shoots. It falls. It gets saved off the crossbar. But Ben White, the poacher, gets in there and scores. And Ben White in real life is having an absolutely terrific season. He's been so good, and I think I'm going to have to keep him in this save as well, as Gabriel Jesus completes his hat trick. But yeah, Ben White, I thought maybe he wasn't good enough to play right back for us, at least in the game, and he still might not be, but I think I'm going to stick with him because he's just been so good in real life, and in the game he hasn't been terrible. As Trossard gets another one there, we're just running away with this now for fun. 5-0. And it's basically all over. But Kai Havertz still pressing from the front. That's what you want to see. Will he pass it off? He does to Trossard again. And Trossard is in blistering form at the moment as he does his signature celebration. And it ends 6-0. Absolute domination from us there against Sheffield. Also nice to keep the clean sheet as well, as David Raya in real life just won the Golden Glove, I believe. But in this, I think I'm still using Ramsdale as the first team keeper, just due to ratings and what I've seen out there. Ramsdale is the number one for us still at the moment. But next game is against Brentford. You see Brentford having a shocking run of form at the moment, but they do have a solid team, and they're quite a fun team to watch at times. As Trossard scores again, of course he does. I have to play him. I mean, he's just scoring for fun. And we scored right on half-time there. But not much else happened this game, as we have a chance late on here through Saka, and Saka hits it. Oh my God, the acrobatics. But it hits the crossbar and goes out. That would have been something special. As Brentford have a chance in stoppage time. And it's Mopai. But he can't hit the target, and thank God for that, because he's an Arsenal villain. And we definitely didn't want him scoring, as we managed to hold on 1-0. Got the 3 points. That's all that matters if we want to make a run for the title. But now we have the big one against Barcelona. You see the team they're rocking with. Romeo is actually their captain. But up top they've got Lewandowski, Rafinha, and then on the bench they've got the likes of Gundogan and João Felix. We've really got to watch out for some of their subs. They've also got Garnacho from Manchester United, which is an interesting signing. But you see that we have a 2-goal advantage going into the second leg, so we should hopefully hold on as we get to Jesus early on. Falls to Odegaard, saved, hits the crossbar, and Barcelona live to tell the tale. And just like that, Barcelona on the counter-attack now. Through Ferran Torres to Rafinha. Cuts it back to Lewandowski. Lewandowski shoots, but it's saved by Ramsdale. A good save there from the number one. But now from the corner, Barcelona. Rafinha, ball rolls. Saka can't get it off him. Pedri shoots from distance and Pedri scores. What a finish from Pedri. Outside the box. Don't know how he can get a block there. And it's 1-0 Barcelona, and it's game on. Lewandowski to tie the tie, shoots, but Ramsdale makes the save there to keep us in the lead. And now we play one over the top. Can Saka get onto it? He can. He shoots from distance. Ter Stegen gets a glove to it and saves the day. But as we now get into the 90th minute, not much else happened this game. Zinchenko, we just need to hold on to it. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Zinchenko goes all the way, cuts back. Jesus can't control it. And that's going to be it. Barcelona have been knocked out, I believe in the round of 16 here, by us, the mighty Arsenal. And the fans are going crazy. A huge, huge victory over the 2 legs there. We did what we needed to do in that first leg, scoring 5 times and then hanging on here. Losing 1-0, but hanging on to that 1-goal advantage that we earned and advancing to the next round, which is huge, as we've never won this competition, so I really want to try and win it. The league is slowly getting more out of reach than I'd like it to, but we can still make a run in that as well. But I feel like this is going to be our best chance to win a trophy, and as you see some other results from around the grounds, it's still filled with a few massive teams, which is going to be very hard. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. I appreciate you all for watching. And I hope this video is out soon and I can come out with another soon after that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.